If you're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym owner or a service-based business and you've ever said, we get attention online, but it doesn't ever turn into sales, it doesn't actually ever convert, how do we actually make more money from social media? This video will make a lot of sense. And if you've tried ads, posting content, or other agencies that promise leads, but it felt disconnected or it felt random, it's not your fault. You're probably on this video because you've seen some of my work elsewhere, somebody referred you, or I personally walked in your gym, offered you a free video, and then I sent this video to you after actually viewing that video. So most likely you don't have a traffic problem, obviously, because I found you, but what you might have is a systems problem. Okay, so here's the bombshell truth. This is why most online businesses, gyms, growth online fails. These are the 3 broken models that most people use. They run ads with no layer of trust, so they're just running ads with no organic content, they have no audience, they're just running to a completely cold market and they have no organic content to show them who they are, to build any trust, to have fun, to laugh, to show that they're a real person. Cold ads asking people to book a call or to schedule a call with somebody they have no trust with yet. The second broken model that I see people use a lot is posting good content but with no strategy to turn viewers into customers and eventually into loyal advocates of your brand or of your business. And the third broken model that I see most businesses use when trying to grow online is that they have leads coming in now. So now they're getting leads, maybe they're paying for ads and they're getting attention, maybe they have some organic posts that went viral, but they're not using DMs or the comment section to actually convert those viewers, that attention, into a conversation or even into a conversion into a sale, letting that relationship die in the inbox. Growth, to me at least, isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's more about connecting the dots. Okay, so here's where I introduced the system that I've curated after working with a ton of other service-based businesses like yours. I've created what I like to call the authority flow system, which is basically the philosophy of first building authority, then warming up to the audience. We automate the follow-up third, and then lastly, we only scale what's working, what's proven to work, what we see our audience is engaging with, likes the most. Okay, so here's the full roadmap. I'm gonna lay it all out for you guys. That way you can fully implement it yourself without having to pay anyone. That way you can start seeing the results you need to in order to get the funding that you need to then pay somebody to handle all of this basically for you, which is where I would come in if you're at that step, if you're ready. Okay, so step 1, phase 1 rather, is the market and messaging, like engineering basically. The foundation is market research on where your business is at. This is where I give you the onboarding form for you to basically go deeper into your business. It's a pretty extensive form that I created to learn everything that I possibly need to about your business on your time. That way we don't have to jump on a call, exchange all kinds of info, find a time that works for the best of us. You can fill out that form on your time, and that will handle a lot of the research for me, on top of me going in depth even more on Instagram, on Yelp, going through reviews, finding exactly what the pain points are and what the messaging should be for your specific business. Local competitor analysis, other offers, what kind of other ads are people in your city, in your industry using that are already working? Why do people quit? Why do they hesitate? Why do they delay? What people complain about in the reviews? And if you guys wonder why I keep looking back, it's because I have my notes on the laptop, presentation that I'm gonna share with you guys down below or live on screen. And this is gonna basically help visualize what I'm talking about for you guys. Another part of the research that I take very seriously is the buyer psychology. For Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specifically, we're mapping out the fear of injury, the fear of embarrassment, fear of wasting money, parents versus adults versus competitors. So we're defining which ones are who and how to market to them and whatnot. For services, we're finding out what the price resistance is. I'm finding out where the barriers of trust are. I'm finding out what kind of bad past experiences have happened before in the past, and the confusion around value. And then in terms of the messaging angles, I'm helping you define what not to say, what feels overused, and what will instantly differentiate you guys from what everyone else in the market is currently doing, based on all this market research. Okay, so now moving into phase 2. Phase 2 is authority and content. Phase 2 is basically what I like to call the authority content archetype. It's your organic content. It's the content that builds trust, that gets people to know you, like you, and trust you. Content is not random, it's engineered. We're gonna create content and I'm gonna feed you content topic ideas to choose from month after month for us to choose and for us to shoot and edit and to drop throughout the month based on these 5 core content pillars. Number 1 is authority and belief shifting. Why X doesn't work. The mistake everyone makes. What nobody tells you about. The second content pillar is trust and storytelling. Student/client testimonials, journeys, results, coach and business philosophy. Content pillar number 3 is education and value. So that would be FAQs, that would be myth busting. That would be if you're thinking about starting X, don't do it until you see Y, or do it until you see Y. Content pillar number 4 in this specific situation for a gym, for a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dojo gym, our content pillar 4 would be the gym culture and fun. So like clips of like people engaging with each other, high-fiving, laughing, relatable moments of people being mic'd up while on the mat and kind of shit-talking each other, stuff like that. Content pillar number 5 is conversion content. Basically, these are just like soft CTAs. A CTA is a call to action. So basically like DM brownie and I'll send you my brownie recipe. Or in the case of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym, the CTA would be comment BJJ for a free safety checklist or something like that, right? Or there would be DM prompts, so DM me train and we'll send you a free session. We'll send you a link or a coupon to a free session or something. And then what I help implement is a topic vault so that you guys never run out of ideas. I have a topic vault filled with a bunch of grade A winning structures and formats of reels on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, gathered over time from some of the best creators in order to find out what exactly is working, derive from that, and then feed you guys content ideas that you can choose to basically have me execute on your behalf month after month within this content package. Okay, phase number 3, paid ads that feed the system. Okay, so this is one perspective of many ad philosophies, I guess, if you will. There's ads is very complicated and very in-depth, but I like to keep it as simple as possible. I'm basically gonna go run one of 2 funnels, if not both, for your business. So one of the first ad campaigns I'm gonna be running is a follower ad campaign to bring more traffic to your Instagram profile, just to follow you, just to check out your page, check out some of the organic content that we're creating, some of the content you've created, to grow a bigger audience, but 2, to also nurture this audience to eventually come visit your storefront, book a training session, schedule a free class, something of that nature, receive a free PDF or something. The second ad campaign funnel that I'm gonna be running for you guys is basically a little bit more direct lead form response, which is basically just targeting people that are willing, ready, and able to buy, and all they have to do is swipe up, fill out a quick form, and you're gonna get that lead contact info pop up on your phone. You're gonna be able to call that person and basically just close the deal. It's gonna be as simple as possible for you to make more money to close the deal. So the one perspective of many ad philosophies is we don't run ads to sell, we run ads to introduce. So we're basically introducing your business to everyone within a 3-mile and a 7-mile radius. We want to keep it local because we're optimizing for people to come into the gym in this specific scenario. Okay, so this part is called the ad stack. So we're going to be amplifying content. So we're going to be putting more of the ad budget into the content that's proven to win, the ad creatives that are showing us that are performing better than the other ones. We're going to be dumping more money into those. We're going to be doing local targeting, how I mentioned to you guys, so a 3 to 7 mile radius. We're going to be running retargeting viewers, so people that have already checked out your page, that have already almost bought but didn't fully buy yet. We're going to be retargeting those people to go ahead and take that next step forward. And then we're also going to be running ads that get people to DM you to start a conversation and for you to go ahead and follow through with that conversation, answer any questions that they have, and basically schedule their first free training day or close them on some kind of package or deal. And then here's why this works. People recognize you guys before reaching out. So there's already a little bit of trust being built and established there. And then because of that, there's less resistance on the price, which makes it easier for you to close the deal, on top of finding more people and putting in a process in place to qualify these people. That way you're not just getting a bunch of tire kickers. And then we're also shortening the sales conversations. That way there's not a bunch of questions. We're trying to answer as many questions as possible up front through your guys' organic content, in your highlights, in your stories. So by the time they actually DM you or fill out a lead response form, you're trusted, they know what you do, they know what you have to offer, they know that they have a problem they want solved, and they're ready to go, they're ready to buy. Even then, still sometimes though, to be completely transparent with you guys, there's still some people that need multiple follow-ups that just simply aren't ready to buy yet. So keep following up with those those people, show them some love. Don't be following up too crazy with them though. Okay, phase number 4, automated DM and email follow-up. As I was saying, and as you guys probably know, most leads that come in the door don't always say yes or don't immediately say yes. So part of what I help implement and build for you guys as part of the system is an automated DM conversation, basically a DM sequence to help bring people closer and qualify them through the conversation and help bring them closer to making a decision, whether to come by and just go for a walkthrough of the gym, to actually sign up, to book a call, whatever it is that works best for your specific business. Whatever it is that your current business systems are, we can integrate that and make it make sense. And then I'm also handling objections with this automated DM sequence flow or script that I can give you to handle manually in case you don't want the automation talking to your people. You want to like text them directly still or manually, then I have the DM script that I can give you to handle objections and close more people and basically help answer people's questions better and figure out exactly why they're struggling with X, Y, or Z, or really just get to the root of the problem and diagnose a proper solution. We're also going to be implementing a email nurture sequence to get people to take the next action or to take the next step in whatever part of the process that they're in. And the result of that is we have faster responses, we have a higher close rate, and less manual chasing, meaning that you're going to get a lot of time back from not having to follow up with a bunch of people all the time, which basically means that we're patching all the holes in the funnel so that no more leads or no more money is falling through the crack. Okay, so phase 5 is the sales call and conversion support. Okay, so on this part, I help with application filtering, which is basically helping you identify who's a tire kicker and who's actually ready, willing, and able to spend money with your gym. Pre-framing questions to help you identify what this person's problem is and how you can help. Mapping out an entire call structure to help you bring them from barely finding out about you to, oh my God, I love this gym, this is my home gym. And then also the follow-up logic to make sure that you're following up correctly and not prematurely, or make sure that you're just getting the most out of your follow-ups, basically. More traffic is useless unless the sales process is dialed in. So this is a super important part I like to help out with as well. But ultimately, it's up to the business owner to follow up these people and close these deals for your business. Okay, phase 6, last section, last part. Phase 6, optimization and scale. This is where we deliver a weekly performance report review, basically outlining what went well, what didn't, what we're pushing more of next week, what we're reducing of more next week. We're doing a creative refresh, so we're putting new creatives out into the ad space, out into the marketplace for people to see. That way they don't see the same washed up material over and over again. Nobody likes seeing the same ad over and over again. And then this is where we also manage budget scaling, whether if we should scale down or scale up our ad budget. And then we also have a strategy call once a week to refine the offer, to make small changes in the funnel to optimize things better, like adding a pre-call video or adding a better lead response form, or having people go straight from lead response form to a phone call, or however we structure that or map that out. We're gonna help refine that to make it as effective and efficient as possible for your guys' business over time. Okay, so this is kind of the hard part for me because I want to help everyone, but unfortunately, people are at different stages in their business, and so I'm looking for a specific person. That way I can help you get the absolute most bang for your buck and the best possible results for your business the fastest. So who is this for? This is for established dojo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ gym owners, serious service-based businesses, and owners who want long-term growth. This is not for people that don't have a growth mindset, that are afraid of visibility, people that want to chase cheap leads, people that want to chase and hunt down unqualified leads, and anyone looking for a shortcut. This does take work. This is a process. We're gonna have to build this out together. And so I kind of like to look at this as a partnership, if you will. I'm your growth marketing partner, basically. Okay, so here's my offer to you guys. I gave you guys an immense amount of value. Hopefully you can take that. Feel free to check out some of my more like other free content on my YouTube. Check out some of my organic Instagram content, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. And then if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to like text me. If you have my number, call me, and I will be more than happy to jump on a call with you and just like learn more about your business, chop it up, have fun. I really do love business, so this is like not a job to me. I really, really do love being in the trenches, being on the laptop, like all geeked out, nerded out, figuring out how to make things better for businesses. Like just business entrepreneurship in general is something I truly, truly love. So I made this video to, one, outline exactly like what I would do for your business if you were to hire me as your video marketer, but I also wanted to make this video to educate people on what I'm doing for others. That way they can implement it themselves to make more money, and then hire me to do it for you, or hire me to make it better, or hire somebody else to make it better, or just have more money to enjoy your life. So with that, right now I'm opening up 3 spots. And if you want me to completely build the strategy, create the content system and the content, manage and optimize the ads, automate the follow-up, and help you convert more leads, there is a link to a website down below in the description. It's gonna take you to a form, a type form, where you're basically just gonna fill out some information about your business, and we're gonna see if we're a good fit. So fill out the form below to see if we're a good fit. I will personally be reviewing every single form response that comes in, and either call you directly or reach out to you to book a call where we can go into more depth further about your business and how we can implement this into your business and get it going, and yeah, partner up and do some cool stuff. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys. Peace, love, 100.